like the idea of where you're going with it. But the Black Ranger one, I might get that and put him beside Luca.
Mm.
Because
Like
I had a Luca poster in my office when he was a Mav, but I had to take it down.
maybe the Black Ranger could be next to the white one.
It
You know,
could, right? Because the colors would still like it would still go, but the blue and pink look good together, and then red, black, and yellow look good together. Because like if you flip the black and the blue, it kind of looks off.
yeah.
Because blue, red, and yellow really don't go together.
It's because if there's six, maybe I can go one, two, three in terms of the triangle.
You could. The problem is it's an even number of people, so the triangle is going to be off one person unless you do a diamond. So it's like white in the front, red in the back, and they're both flanked by blue, yellow, black, and red. You could do a diamond.
What if you line them up all side by side?
Yeah, that works too.
Give them all some individual love.
Yeah, that works too.
Because they're not excuse me, I'm sorry. If you look at that second picture, they're not all posed up like the Ginyu Force is. Like the Ginyu Force is in a natural pose, so then it's like their
Right.
kind of makes more sense.
Because that's how they pose in the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Power Rangers pose in multiple different ways.
Yeah, someone got they all got kind of got that karate. Let's get with it.
Yeah, that Black Ranger one, I gotta look that up now.
It's not bad. It's
I
not bad.
gotta look that up now.
Look, Amazon is at a point now where it is just recommended me the pops, the little pop Funkos.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up? What's up?
You pay for Prime? Why is it so slow? Like, why am I ordering stuff on Monday and it's like expected delivery with Prime Friday? What am I paying for?
What's crazy is I ordered something last night and it got here today.
So it
So
just seems like a luck of the draw. Like I ordered something
and it might
Sunday.
depend on where you live and what's the nearest, you
Yeah.
know.
So if I ordered that Black Ranger, I found it. It is Tuesday. It would not get here till Saturday. What is the Prime for? To see now that they got us with Prime TV, the NBA Cup, Thursday Night Football. They was like, well, you can get your package when you get it because you're not going nowhere because you want to watch Thursday Night Football. You want to watch the Knicks versus the Spurs tonight. You want to watch this. Fuck your package.
You do you feel like it is the white man's plot to get us brothers and sisters to spend more of our capital?
Everything is a plot for us to get us to spend more money.
Mm,
Everything.
mm.
Now where that conspiracy hat forever. They're gonna squeeze every nickel and dime out. Products are getting cheaper and more expensive. That TV we bought on Black Friday, in 3 years, I'm suspecting we probably gonna be looking for another one.
And why is that?
Because TVs made for Black Friday are made with cheaper products, so they don't last as long. That's how they can sell them at a discount.
Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best version of the Power Rangers?
The original, to me, and then it's Turbo, and then I kind of grew out of it. Like, have you seen the Power Ranger movie with Ivan Ooze?
Hold on.
It's the OG Power Ranger movie. It came out in like '96. The villain is Ivan Ooze.
Ivan Ooze. This
Is that it? Oh, there's an Ivan Ooze pop. Get out of here. Yeah, that is like peak Power Ranger.
They also got the Megazoid too.
Yeah. Oh, is it the animal one?
It's
Like
the ninja one.
the ninja one. See that?
I like the Dino Power Rangers.
See, that was after my time. Like I remember when Power Rangers first came out. It was like 95, 94. I was a little boy, and then the Power Ranger movie came out with Ivan Ooze. Pink Ranger was like my first crush, one of my first crushes. When I was a
Shut up.
when I was a
No
full
way.
blown milkman. Amy Jo Johnson.
Wait, hold on. We just not going to skip over that.
What?
Sharon Moore, you said you were a full-blown milkman?
Oh yeah, in my youth, I was a full blown milk. Amy Jo Johnson, Topanga. Oh dog, full blown milkman.
Wait, hold on. What version of this?
Amy Jo Johnson was the original Pink Ranger, and then
Which one?
she also starred in a Disney movie where she was a teenager. It was like the '60s, and she dies in a car crash and comes back as a ghost. Yeah, Amy
She
Jo Johnson.
she was in Mighty Morphin.
Yeah, she was in Mighty Morphin.
Hmm.
And she's from Canada. Shout out to Kyle.
This was your
Yeah,
this was
Amy
your
Jo Johnson. Skip.
this was this was your bag of milk?
That was the original Bag of Milk, and then Topanga hit the scene.
Kyle said his favorite version was Time Force, which this was Kyle.
Mhm.
Hold on.
I remember Time Force, but again, like that was way after me. Yeah, let me have the chat so we can see.
I don't know, Kyle. I don't know about these guys, Kyle. Yeah, I don't know. These guys.
Not your speed.
Nah, listen, my speed, I think it was not Dubai. Definitely not Dubai. Yeah. Dino Thunder.
Yeah, the Dino Thunder, because there was only 3 of them. Yeah, I remember Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder was my stuff.
Yo,
Hold on. Do
you
you
know
think,
how hard you got to be? Is only 3 of y'all.
man? And they used to get busy too.
Let me see if I can find that joint real quick. Susie Q, 96. That was the Disney movie. Yeah. Were you young when Disney used to make original movies and premiere them on like Friday nights?
What?
So back in the mid 90s, Disney made original movies that never went to theaters, but they premiered on the Disney Channel on Friday nights. So, like Susie Q was one, Smart House is one, Brink is one, Alley Cat Strike is one.
I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah. But these were movies that were small budget, but they weren't released in theaters. You could only watch them on the Disney Channel.
Nah, hold the phone. There's no way.
What?
I think they got the Dino Ranger pops.
I'm sure they do.
This store's dangerous.
Okay, so Kyle said, since you like Pink Ranger so much, you love Time Force. Jen might be the best Pink Ranger. Hold on now. Hold the phone.
Oh, hold on. I can pull that one back up. Oh, yeah, hold on. I got it right here. I got it right here. I might see where Kyle's coming from.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Let's see. Click on that. Let's see. Let's get a look. Okay, Kyle, I see what you're talking about.
I see your vision.
Kyle, I see your vision.
Maybe I had her underestimated.
Yeah, I did. I was not familiar with her game.
See, my thing is I don't like their helmets.
Oh, that's the best part.
But they said it's considered one of the best seasons of Power Rangers.
You want to hear a funny story?
Talk to me.
I wanted to be a Power Ranger as a kid. And then one day I got punched in the face by my cousin and I realized, oh, they wear helmets for a reason.
Wait.
Only time I've been punched in my face.
Do you think sometimes George Bush regrets not letting them kids go behind?
Judging by some of the stuff people be saying and falling for today, absolutely he should regret it.
What they be saying?
You be on the internet.
No, I don't.
You know what they be saying.
I
5G
don't.
call answer.
Say what?
Exactly.
Wait, what'd you say? Listen, brother, I haven't been on the internet.
The conspiracy, this has been around for a while, that like
Oh, which one?
5G causes cancer.
Yeah, no, I've. All right, you're right. I have heard that one. The Ivan Ooze one is kind of fly. I'm not gonna
Ivan
hold-
Ooze is the best Power Ranger villain outside of Rita and Zed. Like Ivan Ooze was a killer. He made it clear, I'm here, I'm gonna kill your parents, and I'm gonna take over this town. And he almost did it. He almost got away with it.
If it wasn't for who?
For them kids, he took away their original powers, and they had to go get the ninja power because Ivan Ooze went and like killed Zordon or put him in the ICU. It was like, now what? And then they had to go in the jungle
I
and
got
fight
your
a bunch
boy.
of stuff. And they found this woman, I forgot her name, and she gave him the ninja powers.
Don't you find it funny how Power Rangers, do they even make Power Rangers anymore?
I'm sure they do. My nephews watch Power Rangers, which is crazy.
Nah, hold on. I gotta look this up.
Yeah, what was that lady's name?
It feels like Power Rangers are a necessity for the youth.
I feel like it's a gateway for people who karate. Kyle, I'm looking more into this picture from Dino. I hear you loud and clear. And another thing about the people who play Power Rangers, they age gracefully. I don't know what it is. Are you looking for the modern day Power Rangers?
I don't think there's a Power Ranger series on TV right now.
Really? That
It
sucks.
says a new Power Ranger shows in development for Disney Plus.
Okay. Oh. Because it wasn't a lot of the Power Rangers are on Netflix right now.
It says Power Rangers officially returns 2 years after final episode. Let's see. It says on December 4th, 2025, 2 years after Netflix's Power Rangers series concluded its run, it is once again time for the popular team of superheroes. The first Power Ranger show premiered in 1993, but Disney Plus is set to reboot the franchise with the creative team behind Percy Jackson and the Olympians on board as showrunners.
Okay. I could be intrigued. I canceled Disney Plus, but I will renew it.
How do you well, I guess did you cancel it once they figured out the stuff with Google?
No, I canceled it because of that.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. My man was not happy about that, ladies and gentlemen.
I canceled HBO too, but they got me back.
How'd they get you back? Because they just spent a lot, they almost was ready to spend a lot of bread.
No, they offered me the commercial version of HBO Max for $3 a month. I said I could do that.
For how long?
The whole year. It was a little Black Friday promo. They sent me the email. They was like, come back. $3 a month for the commercial HBO Max. I said, I could do that.
You have to go ahead and thank HBO Max for that one, huh?
Yeah. I'm waiting for Disney to do something similar.
Like I see where y'all, like, Lord, I see what you do for some.
What you got to do, you got to cancel and you got to stick to your guns. Because for them, $3 is better than no dollars.
Talk to me about that again.
I used to do it all the time with cable. Like when I had cable, I had Xfinity. I called like, hey man, like this is too expensive. This ain't working for me. I'm good. Like after this month, shut it off. And they'd be like, oh, but you know, we got this promo going on right now. We can give you this package. It's similar, or we can upgrade your package. And instead of, $80 a month, oh, we can do like $50 a month. How does that sound?
A man said telling you he can give you a package, huh? I mean, you just kind of listening.
And I said, yeah, if it saved me $30 a month, hell yeah, sign me up.
You said package me up, huh?
I said, put me in a box.
Last night, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, thank you and welcome to episode 208 of the Speak On It podcast. You already know when you see this Nas fade, it could only be one brother, the good brother, Los D Mix, head GM in the All Money Dynasty League. I am the commissioner of the Las Vegas Horned Ducks. We're ready to go to Cancun, man. But I'm joined here every Tuesday by the smoothest bald head on the East Coast, who is one more step than me, closer to going to Cancun, a little happier, maybe. My guy, Danny Ocean, how we doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Shout out to Keely and Kyle in the chat. Kyle is guaranteed a top 2 pick, and
Shout
he
out.
might fuck around and win the league. He is Sam Presti.
Listen, it's
Kyle is very happy, and I'm very angry because you know why? Because had I made the playoffs, if I had beaten Achilles week 1, I'd be in the playoffs right now. And not only would I be in the playoffs, I would have won a playoff game, and I'd be going to face Greg right now. And I like my chances.
it's funny, and in our redraft league, I did beat Greg, which was pretty funny. Was already ahead before needing to start a flex and chose to sit Kenny Gainwell
Yep.
on the off chance that he might fumble.
Yep.
And
And
not
I
only
think it's better to beat Greg by like a fourth of a point than by 4 points, because he's going to spend the whole offseason like, I almost had it. Like, I feel like there's some people, it's cool to beat by the thinnest of margins just to let them know that you're that much better than them. And
with no flex makes that lineup even funnier.
Greg is one of them dudes. Greg, I don't know Greg from a hole in the wall, but if I'd rather beat Greg by a tenth of a point than 20 points.
Feels good. But we're on to we're on to round 2. We can start off with fantasy since we're here. How did you do? How was the first round of the fantasy playoffs for you?
So I'm in one league with my friends from college. It's a charity league. The playoffs start this week, and I was the first guy out. So I did not make the playoffs in the league this year. I won anyway, though. But again, first man out. I didn't make the playoffs. And what's up, Jamie? Jamie said no cheat sheet tonight. Jamie, we're not gonna be no 5 hours. My wife is baking cookies, and I'm hungry. And then in Dynasty, I'm guaranteed a top 2 pick. Darren Waller. Shout out to Darren Waller for them garbage time TDs. Here's the thing about my strategy when it comes to, since I don't have a lot of great skill players, I rely on tight ends. When it hit, you saw this week 180. But when they don't get involved, it's 79, it's 90. It's very boom or bust. But I'm glad I'm guaranteed a top 2 pick. Jordan Tyson or my man from Notre Dame or Carnell Tate. I'll start doing my research today. Like Carnell Tate can't go wrong with Ohio State wide receiver not named Marvin Harrison Jr.
Listen, I'm guaranteed a top 4 pick, and in the last year in which we will be playing, playing for the number 1 overall pick, I'm glad. I'm just glad it's a year where I don't need a quarterback and I can really focus on truly getting the best player available. And I still think there's a chance in our dynasty league that I make a trade to get 2 first-round picks, because I think someone out here might be in the market for a Jared Goff, might be in the market for
Bo Nix.
No, might be in the market.
Bo?
Yeah, I'll probably keep Bo. Might be in the market for a JJ McCarthy.
If JJ play like he did Sunday night, shit, you might. Hey, dog, if I get 102 or 101, I'm holding that motherfucker hostage. Y'all gonna have to give me everything.
Listen, I think I like my chances, even because I would basically be taking first player available, and then with you getting, a top 2 pick, that means I'm guaranteed 2 top 4 picks in the 3rd round, which,
Yeah, I have Bam's 2nd round pick, so that's guaranteed. Hopefully he beats you, and that's 3rd. But yeah, I have some assets. Very excited. Yeah, Jeremiah Love. That's what I was thinking of. Carnell Tate, Jeremiah Love, Jordan Tyson. 2 out of those 3 are going to be there at 102 if I get 102. And if it's 101, my running back room goes from a weakness to the best thing about my team.
Is that right, brother?
With Jalen, Hampton, and Jeremiah Love, And Jaden Daniels is a super. Ooh!
You feeling like you guys might compete next year?
We competed this year until we lost 7 in a row. Until we lost 7 in a row.
I don't know if that's competing. Listen, we're just gonna take the best player available. We're gonna hope Malik Neighbors gets healthy, and we'll see. I think I can make some really good picks in this third round. Maybe.
Oh, the third round this year. Like the third round picks are so valuable now because it's super flex. Like everyone's jumping for QBs. Like there's gonna be so much talent in that third round. Like I think third round picks are more valuable now than
Listen, I look at my team right now and I'm sitting there and I'm saying, man, if we would have had Mike Evans and Malik Neighbors for most of the year, we probably would have competed a little more, but that's neither here nor there.
Hampton broke his ankle and so did James Conner.
See? And so I'm looking at it as like, all right, my starting tight end is Theo Johnson. Could I upgrade there? I think so. But my wide receivers are Jamison Williams, Khalil Shakir, Jacoby Myers, and Jaden Higgins.
Let me tell you, I was watching that Lions game and they kept throwing to Jamison Williams. And I was like, God damn it, man, stop. And like last night, they kept giving it to H-Han. H-Han was the only offense the Dolphins had until that game was over. And I was like, he gonna come back because I was up by like 12, and then I check and I'm up by 5, and then Darren Waller caught a touchdown. I was like, all right, we good.
So Kyle says both of his top 4 picks could be up for sale.
That's right. He has 2 top 4 picks.
He has 2.
He has Bams and Jason. I think he has Bam and Jason. I know he has Jason's because Kyle can go one-on-one.
He has Rojo's, Bam's, and Jason's and his own.
So he got. So there's a world where he has 101 and 103, or 102, 103.
Or first off, don't just assume that my team's gonna just get. Oh, wait, no. Don't assume that my Bam's is going to beat my team. Hold on.
Or he can have 102, 10. He can have any combination of 101 through 104.
We'll see. I'm stuck between, do I want to move any of these third round picks to maybe get another second round pick, or do I want to move some picks around to maybe get into the first? Because I'm looking at my team, Kyle, and I would love to get your point of view. I think I am about to officially drop Marshawn Lloyd. I think it's over.
Yeah, well, as soon as the season's over, I'm bringing some dudes in my office. We need to have some conversations.
I might cut Marshawn Lloyd now. Our season is already over.
Well, are we allowed? Because I know in redraft you're not allowed to pick anyone up. Are you allowed to pick anyone up at Dynasty? I haven't even tried.
I mean, you would be bidding, so.
Okay, so we still can pick up people. Yeah, we can. Okay, because in redraft we can't, right? Because I went the other day to look for someone and we couldn't add anyone.
I'm just kind of tired of looking at Marshawn Lloyd on the bench and just it's over, man. He ain't playing.
That's how I feel about Malik Washington and Tez Johnson. Now that Godwin and Mike Evans are back.
Malik Washington was getting some burn last night.
He hasn't for a while. And Blake Corum, you've almost gotten cut 15 times, but now you see what I saw in you when I picked you up.
Wait, hold on. You're taking credit for seeing something in Blake Corum that when you were openly getting ready to bench him?
To cut him. He ain't seen my starting lineup, but he has produced the past 2 or 3 weeks. Of course, they play Seattle on Thursday night, so he ain't about to do nothing. But Blake, we here. Running back room might be overflowing next year.
First off, relax and pause. Second off, what makes you so confident in this running back room? Talk to me about it again, potentially.
So potentially, right? If I get 101, it could be Jeremiah Love, Baron Hampton, Jalen Hurts is my QB, Jay Daniels is my Superflex QB, James Conner. Maybe Joe Mixon plays football again. Maybe he doesn't. And Blake Corum on the bench. And David Montgomery on the bench.
I mean, it's all right on a good day.
That's a from what I had, if that's what the running back room looks like next year, I'd be elated.
Listen, I think the Horn Ducks are there. We just got to get healthy and we got to get hot. We're gonna be there.
And then I have 2 first-round picks in the next 2 drafts.
Okay, one of those has to be Bam's.
No, remember it was the Marvin Harrison deal.
The Marvin, yeah, the one I didn't understand. Wade to take that boy 1 overall to ship him out 2 years later.
I'm sending a message to my roster that if you don't produce, you can go to purgatory.
How effective do you expect that to be for the long haul of your team and the morale for what you're trying to build?
They haven't lost since.
What, 1 game?
I traded Marvin Harrison 2 weeks ago. Whatever the week of the trade deadline was, I traded Marvin Harrison. And since then, yep, I beat Jason. I beat you. I lost to Dylan. Yeah, I lost the first game without him. Other than that, I've won.
How about Dylan?
Dylan hasn't set a lineup in 3 freaking weeks. And he got to play.
Honestly, I think he is setting the lineup because I texted him today and I was like, well, I texted him last week. I was like, hey, make sure you set your lineup. Your run to championship glory might start this week. He was like, the run is coming. Just you watch.
He started Nick Chubb.
I promise
His
you.
running back room was out. He didn't have a running back room. But he had James Cook, and that's all he needed. James Cook, George Kittle, and Chris Olave. Ain't that a bit? Dog, who's Green's the other Darius?
Yeah.
He lost by 4 points. I'd be sick if I looked across and saw that man starting running backs ain't played all, and I lost.
Hold on. 4 minutes. How many minutes did we go over when we didn't wait for Kyle? Was it 4?
Wait, what?
Remember when we did the that rookie draft?
Oh yeah.
Was that 4 picks or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But
I know Kyle was sitting there laughing like the New York meme.
Dog, he didn't. His 2 starting running backs were out, and he still won.
He said he's still building.
Who, Dylan?
No, that's I'm talking about
Darius. Yeah, the other Darius. Sick, dog. So now he gets what? 105?
No. It's the random.
Oh yeah, it's random 5 through 10. You're right. So he could have did all that.
I also lost by 4 points in the league last night solely because Jalen Waddle and Tua Tagovailoa.
Damn. Also, I've been thinking about that league you guys invited, that Kyle invited me to, like the GM league. I'm ready. I'm so excited.
What you about to do with the salary cap?
I don't know.
You're not Howie. You're not Howie. You can't run the numbers.
That roster is ass. All there is was Ted.
You can't run the numbers.
I'm excited.
We're going to see.
We're going to hit the free agency pool. We're going to show that we pay for production. And if we think there is talent, we'll make an investment.
Man, you the type to sign Justin Fields to a 2-year, $20 million deal.
I would never.
Come on, man.
I would sign Justin to a 1-year, $5 million deal.
Brother, the White Power Ranger does not agree with your statements.
Does Sharon Moore agree with mine? We need to stop talking about that man. That was a very serious story.
Listen, last thing on fantasy football, I went into mind you, I had 8 teams that made the fantasy playoffs. 4 of those teams had buys. Cool. So I had 4 teams playing last week. Man, one of them I just got completely wrecked. Wasn't close from start to finish. Honestly, I felt like John Cena versus Gunther watching that team. Just like going out on a 2-game losing streak. It'd be like that. I've seen my NFL team do the same thing. I understand. It's over.
Can we? I know we about to move on, but Kyle, what the hell is Polly's Pocket and how 80 teams in the fantasy league? There's only 32 NFL teams. How does that work?
I have no idea. And then in the other 3 leagues that I had teams playing, I completely just took it to another team. In my 12-team dynasty league that I also commissioned, and I'm the reigning El Campione. I just took it to this other team. Just it wasn't like from the beginning, from Thursday night, we pounced on them.
Is that the other league Bam is in? The other dynasty league y'all are in? Okay.
Put up over 200.
God damn. Is it a tight end same as ours?
It's a tight end premium. It's a super flex league too.
Okay.
So it's what our league is transforming into.
I'm excited.
We'll say though, last year around championship weekend, nonetheless, I played someone that I am currently matched up against this week in the playoffs. Last year, his team, which was number 1 overall seed, had some injuries, but then at the quarterback position, Jalen Hurts didn't play. And there's another big QB end of last year that didn't play. And what happened was that was the week of the fantasy championships. And I'm gonna be honest with you, we just straight took it to him.
It'd be like that sometimes. I'd rather lose by 20 than the way I'd prefer to beat guys like Greg.
Now he was complaining. He was
Greg?
Nah, I'm talking about the dude.
What did he say?
He was complaining. And my response every single time was, hey man, ball up top. Let's do it. Fast forward 1 year later. In this super flex, my 2 QBs, Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes,
God dog.
backup, Aaron Rodgers, 4th string, kid named Drones. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, 4th string. Damn, what was I just saying? I lost my train of thought.
Well, why you do that?
Remind me again. What was I just talking about?
You were talking about your quarterbacks in your league, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, 4th string. Not 4th string. Gosh, Phillip Rivers. That's what I'm thinking of. Phillip Rivers. And I just picked him up just because I didn't want someone to use him to beat me.
Smart.
And now I'm looking at it as like, am I really going to go into a championship semifinal against the same dude that I beat last year when he had a shell of a team with a shell of a team of my own? On the same team, I also had Tyreek Hill. I also had Calvin Ridley. Like this one's, but I'm the reigning champion. So I was talking to him earlier and I was like, man, it's poetic that last year when we matched up, you were the injured one. Now a year later, yeah, it's me. I can't even really complain. I just got to say ball up top.
I was going to say, please tell me he responded with ball up top.
Nah, I said it for him.
Damn.
I just said ball up top, brother. But we won in round 1, so we're on to round 2. And then, obviously, as you heard, I beat Greg in our redraft league.
Yep.
So 2-2 in my 4 games for the first round with 4 teams on buys. That means we're taking 6 teams to the semis with a chance for some money. for a chance to win some money.
The best part of it'll never get old when you tell people to rest in piss.
Oh yeah, right after a good playoff win, rest in piss. Because Greg came out the gate. I was like, "Yo, here are the buys," and he was like, "Yeah, nah, I'm another person who got a buy." Didn't even win a playoff game.
Rest in piss will always be funny.
Like, fuck out of here, Greg.
We should invite Greg one week.
And
I'd love to meet him.
And now he in here talking about some go win the chip, Eric, our most champion. I had to just emphasize that. That's next level hate. It's just next level hate. Like, what are we talking about?
He sounds hilarious. I'd love to meet Greg one day.
He is funny. He is funny. Fantasy man, listen, I got a fantasy question for you. You don't think Devontae Adams is playing?
No, I do not. And when your coach says it's not good, it's not good.
It's not good. All right. So then in that case, I'm gonna take Devontae Adams out. Now I have CeeDee Lamb, DK Metcalf in this particular league, Jalen Waddle. I also have Woody Marks. I also have Dallas Goedert, all of which I'm trying to figure out who would be best to put in.
I would say Jay, because I think the Dolphins play the Bengals next week, right?
Dolphins are at home versus the Bengals.
Then there's Jalen Waddle. The Eagles play the Commanders on Saturday. It feels like the Eagles are being real conscious of getting Dallas Goedert involved. He has 30 points in our league. I think he's at 7 or 8 touchdowns this year. That's more than like the last 3 years combined. It seems like they're making a real conscious effort.
Well, my starting tight end for the record is Brock Bowers in this league.
But Brock Bowers, he ain't done. The Raiders are so inept, and I think Kenny Pickett's going to.
Well, he usually gets the targets and the catches. It's just this upcoming week playing the Texans.
No, hell no. Start Dallas Goedert.
You think?
I mean, you can ask Cal. Cal's smarter than me, but one of the only defenses better than Philadelphia is the Texans defense.
And y'all shut him down.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. That's because Cooper DeJean, dog. Let me tell you something about Coop. If Coop see another white man on the other side, he get offended. There's only room for one.
Why would he get offended? He says there's not enough room for.
He said there's not enough room. There can only be one white superstar on the field, and it's me. It's 33.
But he from Iowa, ain't he?
He is from Iowa.
Ain't nobody scared nobody from Iowa.
Hey, Riley Moss is the original white cornerback.
Do you think Iowa got them goons?
They got them goons at tight end. Iowa's tight end you.
No, I'm talking about them goons.
There are goons everywhere. I keep seeing something called on Twitter a goon stick. What is a goon stick? Is that a gun? You're young. You might be able to put it together better than me.
Well, I normally am, but you be hanging out in important circles on Twitter.
I don't. I go to Twitter for Eagles stuff. Like I'll be watching an Eagles video, and then once it's done, it automatically, all right, dog, you don't hear me. Get out of my face. And it just be something random, like, how did this get here?
You still going about the porn spot you be at?
Why is there ass on my phone? I wanted to watch Eagles highlights. I'm trying to figure out if Jalen's ankle is hurt. Why is there ass on my phone?
Yeah, you got ass on your phone, and they saying they can offer you sex in 5 miles down in a 5 mile radius.
You won't. That's a sting.
You be getting them freak bull ads, freaky boy.
Those are stings.
We got them. Anytime, hey, if you see them Jones, just know they on you if you click on them.
I don't
anymore
at all.
We got them. Man, look. All right. Kyle says he has Bowers as well in the league. He hasn't decided how far down I'll put him in the rankings. Listen, my thing is, it's like, do you trust talent over matchup or matchup over talent? Because Brock Bowers best tight end in league, maybe, but Texans best defense in league, so one has to give.
And I think it's going to be the Texans defense is going to shut him down. because Brock is the only thing there. Like the Texans, like the Eagles, can stop the run with 4 and then just do whatever they want behind that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would start Dallas Goedert. They play the Commanders.
On a Saturday night, this feels like a 2-touchdown game for Dallas Goedert.
I hope so. I don't know about 2. The Commanders game, this feels like a Devontae Smith game. He always goes off against the Commanders in DC. Every time they play the Commanders in DC, Devontae Smith goes off and he has some sort of spectacular catch. And I'm going to be there in person. I am very excited.
I feel like you told me this.
Yeah, I'm going to get the game Saturday. I'm very excited. It's my first NFL game. I'm going to go with my dad. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be drunk. It's going to be fun.
That one's at 5.
I'm so happy it's at 5 because y'all got the 8:30, right?
Yeah, I believe we
8?
do. Then we got the 8.
Yeah,
20.
it's 2 games. It's like 5 and 8:20. Y'all got y'all have fun. Because if that Eagles Commanders game was at 8:20, I might have told my dad, hey man, I don't know, Playboy.
Now, on the chance that the Commanders beat the Eagles at home, talk to me about your faith in team to win the victory.
I'll say this. It would go down a lot, but how do they lose, right? They shouldn't lose. They should be like the Raiders game because on paper, I mean, statistically, the Commanders' defense is worse than the Raiders' defense. But I feel like the Commanders' offense is better than the Raiders' offense. But the Eagles have the 3rd best defense in the league, so I'm really not worried about that. Texans and Seattle are the only 2 defenses better than Philadelphia.
Are the Seattle Seahawks a good defense, or are they playing some booty QBs?
I don't know. We'll find out. Because, that Sunday game it was disgusting, but I could not stop watching it. You won with 6 field goals against the Colts?
Listen, I almost won a playoff game because of Jason Myers. I lost the playoff fantasy game by 4 points.
See, and this is why when people say get rid of kickers, I understand. Because if I had lost because that man hit 6 field goals, I'd be low heated.
That's one where you just kind of staring, like Tupac said, through your rear view.
I'd be sick, man. Shout out to Jeff. He is not a fan of kickers.
You're just sitting there with the I eat ass face.
Whoa, the fuck?
What?
I've never seen I eat ass face.
Well, I mean, you were the one who taught me about it.
Get out of here, dog. Now you lying. You want to talk about football?
Nah, he don't know. Let's talk about this Monday night game. So last night there was no offense in the first half, and it was all Steelers offense in the 3rd quarter, and then Dolphins found something in the 4th quarter. Dan Marino was in there with not Troy Aikman.
That would have been Troy Aikman and Joe Buck.
Yeah, but he talked to somebody.
See, I didn't. I had the sound off.
Either way, Troy Aikman, second half of that game, into the 4th quarter, Troy Aikman's like, what are they doing?
I did see that.
He was sick to his stomach watching this time management.
Troy is starting to become one of my favorite. Like this season, I don't know what's happened. He is more open to criticizing officials and coaches. And sometimes he's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What is this?
He fed up with it.
He fed up. Or he know he's safe at ESPN.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love Troy and Joe Buck?
I mean,
but Disney does have control. I mean, they'll put Stephen A on it.
Oh, God. Talk about mute. Can you imagine Stephen A on a broadcast?
Yeah, you already know what it is. Nah, I ain't gonna do it like that.
And who would you partner him with that could handle that foolishness and also remain professional? Mina?
What do you mean by handle up the foolishness?
Because, come on, dog, you watch First Take. All Stephen A do is air out dirty laundry about people he hates and then says the dumbest thing you can think of.
Nah.
Who would you put in the booth besides Stephen A?
For what?
for a Monday night game. Troy and Joe are sick. Stephen A. and who?
Max Kellerman. Death being pointed at me. I'm going Max Kellerman.
He and Max not sharing the booth ever again.
I
Or
think-
maybe Laura Rutledge. Well, she's more of a reporter. Like we need an analyst.
See,
Swagoo.
analysts diagnosed Patrick Mahomes with a torn ACL. How about that?
That's what an awful way. And the thing about that is he's probably out next year too.
All of it?
Nah, like he's going to come back in what? Halloween, November. By then, the Chiefs season will probably be over. But I mean, I'd still play him so he could take those last 6 or 7 weeks to, get back, to form.
Damn, Patty.
It sucks, man.
And with Aaron Rodgers retiring next year, that means this playoff team might be at the end of its run already from last year to this. I mean, Jaden Daniels will be back healthy.
I mean, the crazy thing about the Pats thing is they have played so many postseason games. I'm sure it's equated to another NFL season over the past decade, if not more. Kyle said Louis Riddick. Yes, that's who you put beside Stephen A. That's a good call. But yeah, I'm sure they've played, since this run has started, an extra season, if not more, worth of football in the past decade. Like, it's been a great run. Because when Patrick comes back, that team is going to look different. Here's what happens to the Chiefs. I said this to my buddy the other day who's a Chiefs fan. I was like, you guys are going to suck next year. And then you'll get old boy from Ohio State. Is that Jeremiah Smith? Like, they'll fuck around, draft Jeremiah Smith in 27. And, yep, the new Chiefs.
Whoa.
That's the kind of. And he was like, you know what? I like that.
Or there's got to be at least one or two more players that are going to be really good.
That only they find, right? Like they fell into Tyreek Hill because Tyreek Hill had, he had his issues. He fell into Travis Kelce. But then again, that's just a good GM and that's a good scouting department.
If you're Travis Kelce, would you play another 3 years?
No, this is it for Travis. I told you, Travis is getting married next June. He about to go be a family man. He and Jason are going to podcast for real. Nah, he done this year.
Travis done with it, man. Listen, and this goes back to the Monday night game. Sometimes you can just watch a game, and as you watch a game, especially in these colder elements, y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it because it's gonna cost some of y'all some fantasy games. But you see it clear as day when a team is playing, and then when their spirit is gone and they just give up.
Yeah, Chris Jones, thank you for your service. He like Chiefs are gonna look real different when Patrick returns. Like this Chiefs team, as we know it, is done. Like Isaiah Pacheco probably not gonna be there. I don't know why he there now. Kareem Hunt gonna be gone. It's gonna look different, man.
It's the end of a Chiefs era as we know it.
And maybe you can get a receiver who just isn't fast. Like go get a receiver who, fits a different profile other than fast, and leave the site of hidden runs.
Just got to go find listen, what if they go and get Fernando Mendoza?
Now we cooking. Speaking of Rashee Rice, ever since he's come back, I feel like every week he's gotten the wind knocked out of him. Like every week someone had knocked the shit out of him since he done came back from suspension.
What if one says that ever since Rashee Rice came back, maybe the Chiefs haven't really been who we thought they were?
I mean, I think there's some validity to that. But again, I feel like they need receivers because Travis Kelce used to be that other receiver who did other stuff. But now you just got 3 fast guys and an old man, and you can't run the ball. Like, it's very hard to run an offense like that. You just can't have the same receiver in all 3 slots who all do the same thing. And then Juju. Here come Juju with 1 catch on 3rd down.
Do you think? Hold on. Do you think there's a world where the Chiefs make the playoffs next year?
Honestly, no.
What
If they do, it's a wild card berth.
What if they bring in a veteran QB on a 1-year deal?
Who you thinking, right? Who's going to be available? Justin Fields will probably be available.
Nah,
Marcus Mariota will probably be available. Or
maybe.
who is the QB, right? Everyone's down on that the Chiefs could get for cheap. Like who's that? Who's a starter now? Spencer Rattler? Like, could you go get Spencer? Tyler
Davis
Smith is a starter in New Orleans.
Davis Mills.
Davis Smith, like you want to put your season on Davis Mills' shoulder?
I mean, listen, I've seen worse.
Like who? I'm trying to think of a team because who's going to need a quarterback next year anyway in the draft, right? The Jets,
Indianapolis,
Indy, Pittsburgh, but I don't know, man. Do you call Tyrod Taylor? Snoop Huntley.
not Snoop D-O-double-G.
No. Do you call the Eagles about Tanner McKee?
All right, now you just put names out there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, who do you go get?
Go get Tom Brady.
Oh, man.
Listen, they go get Tom Brady. We gonna get Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I was about to say, I might, because that Micah thing, God, that was the worst. Like, that was the worst part about Sunday, other than Patrick, was Micah. Your whole defense is built around him. I'm sorry.
Micah.
I was sad. I was sick.
I would say you can take my ACL, but I just had mine replaced.
Can't take mine. I'm saving mine for her. I tried to give it to Juju. She said no.
It's a dark day in Packers history, man.
I will say, though, I say it every week. I love watching Josh Jacobs run. Like that catch in the wheel route was great, but buddy, that touchdown run. Give me Josh Jacobs running the ball every single week.
Hey, in my dynasty league where I'm down on QBs, I'm up in RBs.
Like
Jonathan Taylor, Travis Etienne, Josh Jacobs. We got Javonte Williams. I also got George Kittle.
give Josh Jacobs 25 carries a game. I don't care. Don't care. 25 carries a game.
Let them know. Let them know. I like that. I mean, although this week we go up against the Bears again, which we'll talk about. So we'll see. Micah, I'm with you.
Yeah, Micah. Has he been podcasting this year? I haven't seen the things on Bleacher. I don't think he's been podcasting this year.
It returns next year.
It might return now. He got a lot of time on his hands.
Farewell to that. I mean, bon voyage to that. What else? Hold on. Sorry.
Go ahead. You good?
Thought the audio went out there for a second. What about the Ravens shutting out the Bengals, who are now officially eliminated from playoff contention like the Dolphins?
I feel like I'll ask you this. Do you think Bengals fans should be worried about Joe Burrow? Because I think they should.
That brother was at the podium ready to pull an Andrew Luck.
Like when you out here talking about your football mortality, when you out here talking about I got to make it fun. No, dog, that's not a good sign.
It's over.
Now, the question,
T. Higgins, get out while you can.
T. Higgins got paid last summer. He ain't going nowhere.
You better get out while you can, T. Higgins.
T. Higgins, he better retire because this is his second concussion in a month.
Yeah, I saw that too, and almost in like back-to-back games, or maybe in back-to-back games that he's played.
Yeah. He missed one, was cleared, played, got another one. Nah, dog. Who would trade for Joe Burrow? Like, what does Miami give up to go get Joe Burrow?
The house.
What do the Saints give up to go get Joe Burrow?
Honestly, I think if here's what's funny. I think if Miami offered them their pick plus their their pick this year and next year plus Tua,
So you got to give up Tua.
I think Joe Burrow comes.
The crazy thing is, to get Joe Burrow, you're going to have to give up everything Joe Burrow needs to be successful. Unless you just have a treasure trove of picks. But I don't know anyone in the NFL that's built like the Thunder, who just has a bunch of picks.
I mean, the Jets are the equivalent. Sorry if I keep going. I don't know if the internet.
No, I can hear you. You're good. You haven't slipped out.
The Jets might be the equivalent. Maybe the Cowboys back when Jared got them picks.
That's right. The Packers, but y'all have Jordan Love. So I don't. Pittsburgh.
If there's one team, listen. You know what? I'm gonna get back on my team. Listen, if there's one team who can rally, who can go on a run and kick everybody's ass in the NFC, it's them damn Packers. It's going to start this week with the Bears. Then we're going to go to the playoffs. I don't care if we I don't care if we get the Bucks first round. I don't care if we get the Panthers first round. I don't care who we get first round. Go Pack, go first round. Go Pack, go second round. Go Pack, go third round. Go Pack, go in the Super Bowl, baby. It's just getting started. It just may delay it a little bit.
What wild card team right now is like, how do we get the NFC South? Like at what point do the wild card teams are like, man, we got to get the NFC South?
Packers or Seahawks?
Yeah, it's one of you two. Because who's the third wild card team right now?
Some ass. Why can't you remember?
Is it the Bears? No, Bears are the 2. Y'all are the Seahawks are the 5. Y'all are the 6.
That's why I don't like doing the. I don't know.
What now? It would be hilarious though if the Seahawks have to travel across the country to Carolina or Tampa and lose.
Honestly, they're good on the road. It would be listen, the way the Bucks lost that game to the Falcons last Thursday.
Disgusting. Shout out Kyle Pitts.
Who had the worst legacy game, right? Who had the worst loss, the Falcons or the Patriots? I mean, the Bucks or the Patriots?
Oh, definitely the Patriots, because you were talking big shit at halftime up 21-0. I think there's a clip of an announcer after they went up 21-0 saying, yeah, the Bills' hold on the division is over. It's our time. It's the Patriots' time. And then you lose. Like
Josh Allen walked them boys down.
As someone who is a fan of a team that blew a 21-0 lead,
it's crazy when it happens.
It's
when you're watching fun. When you're watching it, it don't seem real because it's like, all right, you guys were just moving the ball so fast.
Oh, thank you, Kyle. It's the 49ers. Yeah, like again, like for the Eagles game, like they scored. I was like, all right, yeah, 21-7. And then it's 14-21. And then it's tied. And then they're up.
Mac Jones might go to the Chiefs.
Yeah, now you're talking Mac Jones. Would you trust Mac Jones to lead? He's the perfect. Yes. Would you trust him to lead you to playoffs?
Oh yeah, Mac Jones might come in and get busy. Everyone might get their numbers of playing with Mac Jones. Talk to me about how Phillip Rivers was throwing that ball.
Phillip, it was a great story.
I'm telling you. Now I came here and said he might not last the play. I was maybe exaggerating, Phillip. But 2 games.
I didn't think he was going to last either. The crazy thing was I was reading that I guess the NFL's like you can apply for NFL like health insurance for 5 years. And you know he got all them kids. That man came back, played 1 game. Let's restart the clock. Give me another 5 years on this health insurance.
Give me another 5 years on the health insurance. And they're like, damn, just when we thought we started.
They probably call Indianapolis. I was like, what are you thinking?
And they was like, hey, we need a QB.
Do you think Cam Newton has a legit gripe about them calling Phillip Rivers and not him?
Cam, ask yourself after watching this team, is this really something you really would want to be a part of?
Thank you.
I don't think the answer is yes.
Say what?
I said I don't think the answer is yes, Cam.
Cam, dog, you done build your own platform. Go do your thing, big dog.
How about Tyler Shuck of the Saints? Is he the real deal or no?
He might not be, but he's been stashed on my bench all year. And whoever in our league craps out and doesn't get their hand on a quarterback,
You getting him again?
Tyler Shuck will be right there. It might be outside of Daniel Jones. It might be the greatest waiver wire pickup of my life.
There we go. And yet, what's some of the others?
Daniel Jones. I'm just talking about this year. Like Daniel Jones and Tyler Shuck are the two. Now, granted, Daniel
Jones is hurt though.
Yeah, I know. He can sit on IR.
But you don't know what team's going to play for next year.
You don't think that? Oh man, if you're the Colts, I think you re-sign him for cheap.
That's what you think.
And then get AR another shot.
AR who? Austin Reeves don't play football.
Oh, brother. So what do you? Maybe if you're the Chiefs, yeah. If you're the Chiefs, do you call the Colts about AR? It's like, Andy, what can you do with him? I would take that risk because the physical tools are there.
Yeah, but if he pans out, then what are you saying about Patrick?
Nothing. Then you trade Anthony Richardson.
Again?
Yes. Teams do the 1 year prove a deal all the time.
Well, then for all that, you're better off going and getting Mac Jones.
Maybe then you have Patrick's backup. I don't know. Anthony Richardson under Andy Reid for a year, I'd listen.
Or Mac Jones for a year, because Mac Jones might want another prove it deal in a place where you'll get more playing time in hopes that he'll be able to.
Maybe. Yeah, your audio just went out. There you are. Yeah, you went on mute. What'd you say? You said Mac Jones can get more playing time.
Mac Jones can get more playing time with Patrick Mahomes out, and then them having to, basically take a year off. Mac Jones comes in the Andy Reid system, puts himself in a position to maybe go and get paid like Sam Darnold did.
Yeah, or you can. Here's like Anthony Richardson could unlock your offense in a way that Donovan McNabb did, and he's more athletic than Donovan. Like you could run more QB runs. Like you can do more stuff playbook wise with Anthony than you can with Mac. Like Mac is very limited. It's timing. He's not going to throw the ball far. Anthony can do some stuff that Mac can't. I take the risk on Anthony Richardson. I think that's a good one.
I think when we, I don't know. Anthony Richardson. Listen, I'm trying to be respectful, as Charles Barkley once said. Some ass. Rams win a thriller versus the Lions.
Great game. That game. I hope we get a rematch of that, but that means the Eagles will have to be eliminated. So maybe next year.
Maybe next.
Oh, the Lions might not even make the playoffs. Like the NFC is so. I remember the past 5 years, it's been, you got all those quarterbacks in the NFC. I mean, the AFC is just weak. But I feel like the NFC has consistently been the better conference.
NFC got some dogs playing.
Right. Like the AFC has the better
dogs.
Are you mocking that commercial where that guy's barking at his boss in that boardroom meeting?
Yeah. But
the NFC has better teams.
What would you do if an employee started barking at you at work?
Go to employee relations. It depends on who it is and the context, because context is everything. But if I'm walking to my desk and someone start barking at me, are you a Q?
Okay, I got another hypothetical for you.
Yep.
What if you're walking jovially in the halls at your job, and you see your white homie, that's your white homie coworker.
Yep.
He comes up to you, kind of hits you with a dap, and on the dap he says, "What's up, my jigga?"
I'd say, buddy, don't you ever say no shit like that around me again.
Are you going to HR or no?
No, he get a dog. Like you don't get to say anything adjacent to that word.
So wait, hold on. Look at who go to HR and who don't. So you're not sending him to HR, but you are sending.
No, I said the context in which I'm being barked at matters.
But he just came up to you and said, "What up, my jigger?"
But he's my homeboy. Again, the context, if it's a random coworker who I do not interact with and they start barking at me when I walk by, what the fuck is your problem? But you said the white guy's my homie. Like, we have a rapport. So he might get some grace in the fact that, a dog, don't you ever say that, and don't say anything adjacent to that word.
Man, why can't he just be like, "How you doing, my jigger?"
If it happens twice, hey man,
You might have to see you outside with these hands.
he gonna get that complaint. And if they don't do nothing, I'm suing and I'm retiring. That's the dream. That's the come up, man. A lawsuit.
Wait. Well, I guess it's different. I guess it's different when it's employees.
Like, if he said that and I said don't do it, and he did it again, and I told HR and HR did nothing.
But what happens to you?
That's racial discrimination.
Okay.
I get paid and I retire.
That's how you want to go out?
Yes.
That's not very pro-black of you.
I want to go out getting paid.
Blue 80!
That'd be funny. Like, you walk by and people start screaming cadences at you. That's kind of funny.
Those videos on Instagram have been cracking me up. Makes me want to go out here and get some hard counting. I got a hard counting on Hendricks earlier. He jumped off sides.
What's the punishment? Was it 5 yards?
I just kept saying we got him. We got him. Sort of like these pick'ems, because we picked him last week.
We did.
You won by a game, so now you've shortened the gap to just 2 games now. You are, hold on. You are 88, 77, and 1. I am 90, 75, and 1. I thought the Dolphins were going to win last night. They did not.
It's crazy we both have winning records, though. I do want to point that out.
Hey, brother, we're seeing the boards. Before we get into these pick'em, Chivalry King asked Chase Brown, Rico Dowdle, or Brees Hall in a standard league. I'm going to assume this is PPR. If it is, I'm going to go, Danny, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go with Chase Brown.
Yeah, I'm leaning Chase Brown. I'm just trying to look at who people are playing. So the Chiefs play, the Dolphins. Who do the Panthers play and who do the Jets play? I don't trust anyone on the Jets offense, so I don't care. They play the Saints. Saints have had 2 upsets the past 2 weeks. Man, we get a lot of fantasy questions. And then who the Panthers play? Damn, I can't. This right here.
Panthers play the Bucks, don't they?
Yeah, they do play the Bucks. Yeah, I'm definitely going Chase Brown. Next question.
Burrow or Lamar in week 16, 6 points per touchdown. As of now, I have Lamar in. And which 2 wide receivers would you play in non-PPR? Justin Jefferson, Cortland Sutton, Jaden Reed, Rashee Rice, Emeka Buka, or Brian Thomas Jr. As of now, I have Cortland Sutton and Rashee Rice in.
Let's see. First question. Burrow,
Kyle
Lamar.
said he played with Brees Hall, by the way, in that.
Yeah, he did say that against the Saints. I have Brees Hall in one league, and he's been very disappointing. So that's me being a little jaded.
Brees Hall is one of my highest paid running backs in that auction league, so I'm not going to say anything bad about him because we need him this week, baby. Babies, do the thing, Brees. Do the thing.
All right, so back to this. Burrow, Lamar, 6 points per TD. I'm going Joe because they play Miami, and the Ravens play the Patriots.
I too might lean with Burrow. They got shut out last week. Feels like from a psychological standpoint, they're going to want to put points up on the board, and they know that's the best way to beat this Dolphins team is kind of beat them in humidity early, try to finish the game early. We'll see. I'm going to go with the Cardinals, and then for for wide receivers.
I'm going Jettas. I'll always go Justin Jefferson because he's Justin Jefferson. I know it's been a down year.
I mean, the Vikings played the Giants. I feel like it might be either cold or snowy.
What time is the game, too? That feels like a 1 o'clock game. Who did the Broncos play? I think the Broncos play. Is it the Chargers this week? No, the Chargers play the Cowboys.
Play the Vegas Raiders.
Oh, they play Vegas? There's your answer.
No, you said the Broncos?
Yeah, who the Broncos play?
Broncos play the
Yeah, the Raiders play the Texans. We have all the games right here, and I still can't find Broncos. Bengals, Dolphins, Jets, Saints. Oh, my word. Where the hell are the Broncos? I know they're not off this week. There are no more bye weeks.
There are no more bye weeks. Hold on one second.
The Jags. They play the Jags this week.
At home.
At home. So the Jags play the Broncos. Y'all play the Bears. I have Ibuka. His production has gone down, especially now that Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are back. Like, Ibuka is getting the targets, but he's not – I feel like he's in a slump. Like, he had a drop last week. Oh, wow. Kyle is going against – Kyle said he would go with Lamar and Justin Jefferson over Rashee Rice because of the QB situation. Yeah, I think Jettas for sure.
Honestly, I kind of understand that.
So
I might go.
Yeah, I might go
Cortland Sutton and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I would pick Sutton and Jettas.
AC Horn is going to be pretty hands-on on Mecca Ibuka or whoever the corners are.
Brian Thompson is the secondary. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, Rashee Rice with Gardner Minshew. Don't know. You ready for some pick'ems?
Oh, yeah. I am super ready for some pick'ems. Listen, we got good nights and playoff clinching matchups Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, plus some college football playoff games on Saturday and Friday.
We that
as well. Let's get into it. Thursday night, LA Chargers travel up to the Pacific Northwest. Rams versus Seahawks. Devontae Adams might be out. He's got a bad hammy. That thing was like straight out of like a.
Yeah, it's not good. I really want to pick the Rams. I really do. But I'm going to take the Seahawks, and I think this is the game where we really start getting are the Seahawks Super Bowl contenders. Because there's a world, isn't there, where the Seahawks could be the 1 seed after this weekend if they beat the Rams.
There is a world where the Seahawks, Rams, and 49ers technically have a chance at potentially being the 1 seed. Listen, I'm going to go with the Rams here. I think this defense is going to travel. December, Sam Darnold has to show me some things.
That's true.
I'm going to go with the Rams on this one.
That's
rematch of a really good game a few weeks ago. First game without Micah Parsons. Packers travel to Chicago to take on the Bears. Thoughts?
Without Micah Parsons, I think the Bears are just going to try to do what they did against the Eagles and run the ball. Run. I dare you to do something.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Goal. Goal, pack, goal.
How are you?
No, sir. No, sir.
What is this accent?
Do you walk around the house doing first down signals or any of the DB stuff?
I don't, but I go dunking over doorways. I still do that.
Nah, I don't know what that is. I be walking around doing the.
Nah, like when you walk through a door and you like windmill, like you dunking. You don't do that.
How many times do you hit your funny bone?
No, you just like slap it with your wrist. When you walk through the door, like I'll like hit a little windmill and tap the top of the door frame.
Oh, so that's like if you walk in, it's like
Yeah.
Still looking good. ACL injury? I don't think so.
What ACL injury?
I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, I'm going to go with the Packers. Look. No. Here's a funny one that I think might get even funnier come Saturday. Good old-fashioned NFC East hate. Eagles, Commanders, NDC. Talk to me.
I'm taking the Eagles because the Eagles have the third best defense in the NFL behind Houston and Seattle. I think the defense is enough to shut down a Commanders offense that does not have Zach Ertz in starting Marcus Mariota.
I am too going to go with the Eagles. I want to remind everyone, I picked the Eagles last week. Danny picked the Raiders.
I did. They had to show me, and they did show me. Jalen had to show me something, man. He did. After that shit he pulled off in LA, no, sir. You got to show me something.
I think this is the fun. I mean, this fan base is like.
How is holding Jalen accountable wishy?
Why? Philly just be wanting people fired.
I never said I wanted Jalen benched. I was not on that train.
Why y'all want everyone to lose their job in Philly?
Nick Sirianni and Kevin Patullo, another story. Never Jalen. Jalen will be the constant.
You think it's time for Sirianni to go already?
We'll see how the season ends. We'll see how the season ends.
Okay. Bills versus Browns. Think the Browns pull off an upset here?
I do not. I think the Bills win, but I think this is the week Myles Garrett breaks the sack record, which I know is interesting because he's Josh Allen, but he still takes sacks. This is the week Myles Garrett breaks the record.
I too am going to take the Bills. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Myles Garrett does not get a sack this week, though.
Okay, because I think he is 2.5 away, if I'm not mistaken, from the record.
I think he's got a game versus Aaron Rodgers coming up.
Aaron is going to do what Brett Favre did.
Nah, he go take some sacks.
No, I'm talking about when Michael Strahan broke the record and Brett Favre just fell. Do you remember that play?
Oh, wait, wasn't that like real controversial or something?
Yeah, because Brett just fell. Like Brett saw him and just fell and kind of just gave it to him.
I do remember that now. And they were like, should that count as a sack or not?
It should. It was a sack, but it was the easiest sack of his career.
Where do you rank Michael Strahan?
Michael Strahan's one of the greats. Like as good as Michael Strahan was in his day, imagine Michael Strahan today. Like same with Lawrence Taylor, right? I don't care how coked up he was. Like, can you imagine Lawrence Taylor today?
He really had that much of the white girl in his system?
He had a whole village of white women in his system.
He was a milkman like in a game that has the potential to maybe produce an upset, Chargers versus Cowboys in Dallas.
This is the game the Chargers lose. You just got a big win against the Eagles on Monday night. You go into Arrowhead. You end the Chiefs season. Then you go to Jerry World to get throttled. I got Chargers written all over it. But Hampton, run all over them boys, Hampton. I need it for 1-on-1. Go get me your running mate.
I think the Chargers still have a lot to play for. They're chasing the Broncos for the 1 seed. I'm going to go with the Chargers on this one. I think Dallas, they're still trying to figure some things out. Defense travels. Titans versus Chiefs. You know you want to do it.
I am. I'm picking the Titans.
Whoa.
The thing about the Chiefs.
Ring the alarm and not a soul surviving.
What have I said about the Chiefs for the past 2 years? As long as they have Mahomes, they have a chance. They are starting Gardner Minshew. We really about to see everything that Patrick Mahomes covers.
Listen, y'all don't believe in Minshew mania. That's the problem.
And you don't either. Boy, put the Titans down. Why you do that?
No. Give me the Chiefs.
Okay. Cal said, would I take peak Michael Strahan or peak J.J. Watt? I need to think about that, but my first inclination is J.J. Watt.
Okay, Kyle, I see he did take a trip on the white side. I'm going with Michael Strahan.
Oh, JJ Watt, man.
Shout out to
But
JJ.
here's the thing though, right? I saw JJ Watt's entire career, so I have a reference for JJ Watt that I don't have for Michael Strahan because I came in at the end of Michael Strahan's career.
Towards the end. Definitely towards the end. Speaking of the end, two teams who are near the end of their season because they're definitely not going to anyone's playoffs. Bengals versus Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins in a shootout. I think the Dolphins' defense is a little bit better than the Bengals' defense.
I think after that performance up in Pittsburgh, I think they're back home. I don't think it's enough though. I think Joe Burrow been shut out the last couple games. I mean, the last game. Give me the Bengals. Another winless versus winningless team. I don't know how much football means to these two franchises, but we're going to find out. Jets versus Saints.
It means something to the Saints. They've won 2 in a row. Make it 3. Let's get this win streak going. The Saints are going to be just good enough not to get a quarterback.
Aaron Glenn, brother.
Man, fired Steve Wilkes. There's only so many more people you can fire, my man.
Listen, Aaron Glenn, when the time comes, it's going to be good to see you back in Detroit, brother.
Yeah, go ahead and call Dan Campbell right now.
The pipeline is still there, brother. The arm and the olive branch is right there to deliver you. Ain't that right, Hendrix? Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh. So even my dog. Come here. Oh, hello. He sees it.
You're not going to try to draw him off sides?
Honestly, I tried it earlier. We got him.
Did you hit him with the "Here we go," or do you hit him with the
No, I hit him with the Green 18. That Green 18. That?
Yeah, got him. My dog is old, but I might hit it with the turbo set tonight.
I got him a little bit earlier. Listen, we might get him right now. Hendrix, come here. I mean, he's in the stance right now.
He ready to fire off the ball.
All right. You got it. I'll take the time out. I won't even try. Here's another one that's going to be funny. Vikings, JJ McCarthy, Justin Jefferson starting to figure it out. Jackson Dot. And the Giants. They're at home in MetLife. Who you got?
I'm going to take the Vikings. The funniest thing about the whole JJ McCarthy experience is now he's a meme. Again, you're not on the internet, but have you seen
in the 9?
Yeah, with the 9. When your quarterback suck, they get 9'd.
I wonder how does it feel to become a meme?
It depends on the meme that you become, because I feel like some memes are funny, and then like the JJ McCarthy meme is probably not fun if you're JJ.
John Cena, funny.
The John Cena, funny.
I think the JJ McCarthy one's pretty funny.
To me, but it's probably not funny to him.
She's very pretty to me.
I forgot about that.
I'm going to take the Vikings on this. I don't think the Giants know what they're doing. Mike McCarthy need to come in there and save the day there.
He just
Buccaneers versus Panthers.
Can you trust the Bucs at all? Legit question. Can you trust them at all right now?
Can you trust the Panthers?
Who do you trust more right now, the Bucs or the Panthers? Because to me, it's a wash, and when it's a wash, I go with the home team. I'll take the
me, I'd probably say God, because it's neither one of these teams. I'm going to go with the Bucs, though. I think Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans. Listen, come on, man. Y'all lose to the Panthers on this occasion. What are we talking about?
They just lost to the Falcons at home.
Falcons, good football team.
Are you going to pick them against the Cardinals? Exactly. You wouldn't even pick them against the Cardinals with Jacoby Brissett.
Taking that.
Exactly. Falcons are a good team, but you won't pick them against the Cardinals.
You taking the Bucks then? I guess
I'm taking the Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah, I think both teams are even, and in this case, I'm taking the home team.
All right. Well, two teams who may be closer in skill gap: Jags versus Broncos.
It's in Mile High, and that's good enough for me. Like that offensive explosion last week against the Jags, I feel like a little bit of regression is on the way. Give me the Broncos.
If you had Evan Ingram in a league, would you start him this week?
Over who?
Well, my tight ends in this league, and it is a tight end premium. My tight ends in this league are George Kittle, is Dalton Schultz,
who also went off this week,
and Dallas Goedert.
It would be between Goddard and Kittle.
Just thinking. That's tough.
I think the Eagles are doing, are working very hard to get Goddard involved in the offense, especially in the red zone.
Guess we'll have to see them. Indeed. I like Goddard. I like Goddard. I think you said earlier he has a lot of ebbs and flows.
And this year is a big flow at mountaintop or peak. You can pick the Jags because it sounds like you're about to pick the Jags.
Bull's a freak. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Think better defense. I know Trevor Lawrence just scored a lot of Trevor Lawrence scored a lot of touchdowns, but the Broncos look like a complete team, like a real Super Bowl contender. So listen, Green Bay had it too.
They did.
Up 8 on the road.
I'm glad Christian Watson's okay.
And Christian Watson goes down. It's okay. You taking the Cardinals over the Falcons?
Hell no, I'm taking the Falcons. I think the Cardinals are the second worst team in the league behind the Raiders.
Book it. I too am taking the Falcons. Steelers versus Lions. Tell me you're taking the Lions and why.
I'm taking the Lions because at home, they are a different team at home. Jahmyr Gibbs is about to get busy.
I like the way Aaron Rodgers runs that tush push. Give me the Steelers.
Hilarious.
Give me the Steelers. Anyone here believe the Raiders are going to beat the Texans?
No. Go ahead and tell Pete Carroll go on about his business.
Go back to being a family man?
Yeah, go be a grandfather.
Patriots versus Ravens Sunday night to cap this whole thing off.
I'm very interested to see how the Patriots respond to that loss. Give me the Ravens, and I think we start having real conversations. I've been very skeptical of the Patriots all year. Their biggest win of the year was in Buffalo and against the Bucks. I want to see how they respond.
I ain't choosing against a brother.
You ain't choosing. Okay.
Give me the Ravens. Anybody here think the Colts beat the Niners Monday night?
If they do, Jonathan Taylor has a legacy game. I don't think that's happening. Give me the Kyle Shanahan. I talk a lot of crap about Shanahan, but one thing he does well is it doesn't matter who's on the team. He will find a way to have a functional NFL offense.
I mean, yeah, he's going to get the most out of his players during the regular season.
Yeah, and it's still December. Oh, okay.
Do I feel bold about the Colts? No. I don't have it in me. Give me the
okay. You had me. You had me in the first half.
Give me the Niners. Speaking of lands of pick'ems, special edition, because we also got some bowl games this weekend. Then we'll get into some other college football news. Let's start. Let's start with the tops. The fifth seeded Oregon Ducks. They'll be hosting the JMU Dukes First Virginia program to make the college football playoff.
Comedy.
Who do you think pulls it out?
I mean, it's going to be Oregon, but here's the thing about JMU, right? That Indiana squad is nothing but a bunch of cats from JMU. That JMU squad right now, I mean, that Indiana squad right now are a lot of transfers from JMU. So it's not like JMU doesn't have quality players. I don't think it's going to be – I think it's going to turn into a blowout in the second half, but I think we're going to go into halftime saying, does JMU really have a chance?
JMU will lose by 4 touchdowns.
I think there's going to be a point late in the first quarter, middle of the second quarter, where it's going to be like 14-10, and then Dan Lanning is a psychopath, and he's like, I wonder if we can get 50. And they win by 4 touchdowns.
Do you think?
Because it is hard for professional teams to travel across the country. I feel like it's going to be harder for a college team, especially a college team that doesn't have the resources that a Power 4 does.
Yeah.
To go across the country.
And you never know when they're going to get here to get their body acclimated. Yeah, I'm going with Oregon. No Lane Kiffin, no problem. Number 11 Tulane versus number 8 Ole Miss.
Yeah, give me Ole Miss. The best thing that could happen is Ole Miss win a national championship. The road starts against Tulane. Give me Ole Miss.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't think they win a national championship, but that'd be the funniest thing on earth.
I too think Ole Miss is going to win this, but boy, if this thing is any bit of close, someone's got to go.
Can you imagine the tweet Lane would send out if Tulane won?
Didn't happen when I was here, or does that record count against my loss?
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, that too couldn't be me. Here's a good one and a rematch from earlier this year: Oklahoma, Alabama.
I am taking Bama. Something about the Oklahoma QB. I've watched him play a couple of games. Some don't sit right with me about that boy. Roll Tide.
Come on, man. Do I got to say it? Roll Tide. Come on, man. Last game. Is it throw up to you?
This is a game traditionally that Texas A&M loses. The ACC, Miami, and them are doing all that hooting and hollering. This is the Notre Dame hate watch, and Notre Dame is going to leave happy because I think A&M's going to win. Notre Dame is going to be like, see, we would have put up. No, you wouldn't, because you lost to A&M. You lost to both these teams.
That's what this came down to, the head-to-head.
Notre Dame lost to both of these teams. But the hate watch ends the way they want to because I think A&M wins.
This might be game of the weekend.
I think it is. And that's why it's the last game, right? This is the last game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You gonna pick Miami? You picking Carson back? You putting on for the ACC? Put on for the ACC.
Sometimes you got to put on your ACC cape. Give me the U.
Is Michael Irvin gonna be on the sideline coked up?
Oh, absolutely. It's in Texas too. You know he's there.
Oh yeah, he in there. You right.
Saturday night's main event. John Cena went out on his terms, his own way out lost his match versus Gunther. Your thoughts?
And this preemptive pause, but I'm sure you've heard this saying before that wrestlers are supposed to leave on their back, meaning that they should leave putting someone else over or moving the business forward. I am okay with that. I think Gunther is fine. It's the fact that he topped out and the fact that he kind of smiled before he tapped out, like, all right, this is like, did you watch it? Because I text you, you were DJing, and I
Went
text
back
you.
and watched it, and that's why I keep finding that meme so funny because I literally was like, all right, John, what are we doing here?
Like, if he had got choked out and passed out, totally different story, right? Like, that just shows that Gunther took that old man out back and put him down, which is fine because Gunther played into it on Raw last night beautifully. But the fact that Cena opened his eyes, kind of smirked, it wasn't even like a tap out. He was just like, all right, man, you got it.
Take it without what a technically whatever that was. It wasn't. Listen, man, you just lose. As legends, sometimes you just lose.
Yeah, and like I said, the saying is you go out on your back. You go out on a loss. You're putting somebody over. You're moving the business forward.
Moving the business forward. And
right? Like Gunther can say that for the rest of his career. I took out John Cena.
I made John Cena tap like a little bitch.
He can, and that's great for Gunther, but it's just the way it happened. Like
and they were booing him pretty loud, which means
Triple H got a reaction. I feel like Triple H needs to learn that all reactions aren't good reactions. Like all money ain't good money. All reactions aren't good reactions.
If you keep tuning in, listen, Triple H got to help TKO and Nick Khan make that money back.
100%. But
we got to put some behinds in seats. You know what's best for business? A John Cena retirement tour. But not too many dates. Remember, John Cena wanted to do more dates, and they told him,
"No, we need to sell. We need to make it special." But shout out to John. Go be Peacemaker.
Have you seen Peacemaker?
I love it. Peacemaker is a great show.
I thought it was pretty funny too. What are your thoughts on the NBA Cup? Last time I checked, and
I got it on now. I think the Knicks
46-40. 46-40 Spurs.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Maybe almost midway through the second right now. Spurs are up. Listen, this is Victor Wembanyama.
I am so glad that
he's the knight to the Thunder.
Say what?
Is he the is he the lightning to the Thunder?
Yes. He is the lightning to every team. It is so good for the league that Wemby hates the Thunder and he says it out loud. That he hates Chet. Like I saw this, he played 7 minutes in the first half against that Thunder team. He was a plus 24. Like plus 24 in 7 minutes. He hate them boys so much.
What is his beef with them?
The beef with remember did you see what he said after the game about the Thunder?
No.
He was kind of saying like the Spurs play ethical basketball.
Oh, they don't like that. So
that's a shot at Shea. He's always hated Chet because they've always been compared to each other through their careers. He hates Chet. And he should. This is what we need. He hates Chet.
I'm starting to hear this more on SGA not being an ethical hooper. I'm hearing that more.
Well, Wemby said it. He said we play ethical hoops here.
No
and
foul.
I get it, right? Like watching the Thunder, it's not a lot of fun.
Well, they just beat up on team. They just blitz you.
Yeah, they get to foul, and it's funny that Caruso and Hardenstein were walking off the floor complaining about the fouls. Like, come on, dog. Like Lou Dort be spearing cats. Alex Caruso was grabbing Wemby's jersey all night. Like, come on, like no, like you don't get to complain about the refs, not you guys. Everyone else can, not y'all.
The Thunder taking pages out of the Draymond Green book.
Like, how many times did I see Lou Dort stick his knee into Luka's stomach?
Whoa.
I'm telling you. All right, you'll see.
Whoa. How about the NBA Cup may leave Vegas next season?
And go where? Like, where the fuck is it? Like, it's meant for Vegas. Where's it going?
Something.
You going to treat like the All-Star game? You want teams to bid for it? No.
Hey, you might make some money depending on the experience you give.
Does it extra home game for, how do you determine who the home team is? No, keep it in Vegas, man. If you want it to be a tradition, you have to stick it out long enough for it to mean something. It's starting to finally mean something, just a little bit.
Let me ask you something. Do you think the NBA should give the Heat some special roster privileges given Terry Rozier being out and like the contract and the roster spot? And
I think you can. I think extenuating circumstance, because I don't know if there's precedent for this, right? And then also, what does that mean for the union? Would they want to? Because Rozier is suspended without pay, right? I think he's going to leave without pay.
Yes.
But I could be wrong.
He can leave without pay.
Because it happens in the WNBA all the time. They call them hardship contracts.
Which means?
Same kind of thing, right? So if a team is, how many on the WNBA roster? 10. So let's say you got 4 people who are injured. You can sign someone to a hardship contract. It's kind of like is it a week-to-week thing? I don't know the details, but that's what a hardship contract is for. So you can have the roster spot while someone may be out and you don't have enough to field a team. God damn, what a dump. Good Lord, brother.
So it's like a practice squad?
No, they're on the roster. They're on the active roster. It's actually how Haley. Do you remember Haley Jones from Stanford?
Mm-hmm.
That's how she ended up in Dallas. She was on a hardship contract and she played well enough to stay for the rest of the season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Luka, congrats for the new baby, brother.
Shout out, big Luka. Still love you.
I can't relate to having a kid, but I'm happy for you, my brother.
Still love Luka.
Man, what else before we get out of here?
That's all. We talked about the wrestling and the John Cena. That's all I got.
So, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's like black, best one. That's yours? That's your favorite?
Black is I've been a Black Ranger. It's on my LinkedIn page. I got a Lego set right here I need to put together.
I like this White Ranger. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. This Pink Ranger might be a little underrated.
It's the whip for me. Like, what's she doing? She never had a whip in the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. She never had a whip. Like, I think she had a bow. The Blue Ranger had like little, I forgot what I'm called, but he can put them together. The Black Ranger, I think he had a gun. Red Ranger had a White Ranger was the dagger. I want to say the Green Ranger.
Bang!
I think the Red Ranger had a sword. What a time, man. But yeah, Black Ranger. Like I said, I got a picture in my office.
Kids who may be listening, listen. We had Power Rangers. That don't mean y'all have drugs. Power Rangers come back for a reboot, kids. We'll get y'all back on it. Power Rangers, they had a lot of good life lessons and a lot of good flopping in it. And I know because I never understood how they would do all these explosions, yet they would just kind of jump backwards and then get back up.
The thing for me was no one could figure out who it was. And why would you live in Angel Grove every time you turn on some fucking monster breaking it, ruining the city? Like, I'd leave.
And why were y'all always ganging up and making yourselves into Megazords and whatnot, terrorizing the city?
And then how far away was the command center from town Because I feel like you should be able to see that big ass building if it's on the outskirts of the town on top of a mountain.
That's what some would say, but
Weird times, dog.
we live in times where Patrick Mahomes still has not taken a snap where his team is mathematically out of playoff contention.
That's crazy. That's some I can hear Chiefs fans now.
I mean, the dude is just different.
He is different.
Made the conference championship pretty much each year he's a starter. Have we seen anything like this before?
No, we probably won't see it again.
Man. What other kind of groups can you think of that are like? Because I don't know, the Pop Funko store doesn't have the full. Doesn't sound like they have multiple of the Dino Thunder ones. They got the black one and the red one, but they don't have the yellow and the.
Now there are some places that collect, like you know what I'm saying, like can collect them.
They got a black Dino Thunder Ranger. They got a red Dino Thunder Ranger. I'm trying to figure out where the yellow one at.
This is completely random before we go. Have you ever been on LinkedIn and someone messaged you? It was like, would you like a business opportunity to make money? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Listen, you got to start. You got, you know what you got to start doing. You got to start being like, yeah, I got a few bricks for sale. What you trying to do with it?
Can't put that in writing on LinkedIn.
Why not?
Because that's how you go to jail. That's how you get the feds investigating you.
Nah, you just gotta listen. You got 14 bricks in that bag? Get 14 bricks in that bag right there. We got them. I really cannot figure out. It doesn't make sense for them to only have just only the red ones, but
well, where you live at, I'm sure there are some comic book shops that either has it or know where to look to source it.
And this isn't even the right one. My eyes are deceiving me. This is the Turbo Ranger from Power Rangers Turbo. Isn't that what Kyle said his favorite was? Yeah, they got the red one. Kyle, if you want the red one, they got it. I'm looking for Dino Thunder. I was a big fan of Dino Thunder. I don't know about y'all.
I might watch Power Rangers tonight.
You think anyone would look at you funny?
No, it's just me and my wife.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. He with his wife. All right. Brady also never played a snap while eliminated from the playoffs.
That's crazy.
That's why Patrick Mahomes is looked at some as potential GOAT.
That's crazy.
We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in for episode 208 of Speak On It. Make sure you follow us at Los D-Mix. It's at LOSDEEMIX on Instagram, TikTok, social media platforms. I'll be on whichever ones. Just search me. Danny, where can people find you, brother?
You can find me, Danny Ocean 41. Catch us every Tuesday. Do you want to pod next Tuesday? I forgot to ask you. I know it's the week of Christmas. Play it by ear.
Yeah, I think we should pod next week because it'll be the fantasy championship week. So, you know.
Okay.
I'm hoping to come in here with at least one team that made a championship game. Like, I don't want to go 0-6. So I need at least one team to make the championship game, and I want to talk about it.
Okay.
New Year's though.
Yeah, I'll probably be hungover.
The 30th, yeah, that'll be the 30th. Maybe we take off that one.
All right, so we'll see y'all next week. We'll go from there.
We'll be back next week, people. Hey, good luck to everyone out there in the fantasy football playoffs.
See you next
Peace.
week.